Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 3 of What Fisuku Midoriya Was the Spawn of Shuma-Gorath, Part 3. I said that already. Fuck it. But, yeah, no. When it comes down to everything, it's pretty neat. And, to be 100% honest with you, I am pretty jived. I just got rid of my first Kuva Lich, sorry. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to deal with the sister of fucking Parvos next. Next on fucking Warframe, but hey. I want the dog, but but yeah, anyway, regardless. When it comes down to it, we're gonna start off. To say that Izuku wouldn't get into UA would be just a lie. Now, I don't remember exactly what I did, but sorry, I had a fucking hard case of COVID just fucking wash over me like a fucking shower. But I'm fine now. Anyway, fuck. Now, I'm not gonna go into the boring shit, right? Because what I see as boring is the first test that Aizawa has them go through. And I know we're fucking skipping over the whole entrance exam, because I'm not doing that shit. He literally went to fucking mage school. If he really wanted to, he would cheat. Like, no matter what, he's going to get the highest fucking score on the fucking mental aptitude, let alone the fucking physical aptitude. At least at the physical aptitude, he's going to aim for second place, which he actually overdoes by a couple hundred points, because it's like, Koski should be fine. No. No. So what would end up happening is essentially Izuku going through the entire thing that Aizawa and everyone else would put him through, but he doesn't really give a fuck about Katsuki. Like, he just doesn't. In the slightest. Granted, there are a lot of things happening. And remember, UA, college. Chill. I know I also technically skipped over his high school days back at, regular school, but it is how it is. Regardless, Izuku has multiple people attempting to scry on him, regardless of where he is. Because people want to figure out what the fuck is going on with this kid. But, yeah, no, essentially what happens is Izuku would end up, we're just going to skip basically to the heroes versus villains. Now, I know what you're thinking. You must have been excited to do this. What the fuck is he planning? Well, Hagakure is his partner. And Hagakure forgot Izuku that could see him. Could see her, sorry. And once Izuku walked in, homie immediately began having a fucking nosebleed. And staring her directly in the eyes and just up and down. And just looks towards the wall and just stops. And everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? And then Hagakure has a click and it's just like, oh. Izuku's like, yeah, no, you remember, don't you? And it's like, yeah. And then Todoroki remembers. he just snickers to himself because he's somewhat of a piece of shit. Izuku's literally staring into a corner. All Might's confused. Momo puts it together and makes a fucking blanket for this woman. And it says, alright then. She's covered. And it's like, thank you. It's like... And as soon as they hear the fact that, well, they're working together, Izuku just gives a look like, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, why? Why? Like, Izuku is an insular person in this. He is incompetent with women. He doesn't know how to handle his fucking feelings. Feelings, especially the one with the L word. Or the fucking big old capital L one. And it sure as shit ain't loss. But mostly, Hagakure would go ahead, passing by Katsuki. Now, I'm gonna put some links in the description for some videos. In your personal opinion, the worst one, that's what happens to Katsuki. And go sub to that guy's channel. He's actually very, very funny. Like, unbreakable fucking hilarious. Like, I can't handle it. I can't. Like, essentially what happened in Katsuki, regardless, as he jumps and blows up, basically attempting to blind Izuku, who Izuku just dodges to the left. Left hand up, arm fully cocked back, while his right hits Katsuki in the stomach, causing him to buckle over, slamming Katsuki in the back of the head, and proceeding with the combo of your choice. Anyway, Katsuki's put on his ass, and Izuku proceeds to walk past with a smug look on his face, and he's like, ah, there it is. Like, I still got it. Now, Izuku's one of those people that can get physical. He just doesn't do it often. Why? He doesn't want people to remember that he's physically strong. Like, granted, they've seen his tests, so they know how physically jacked he is. But, like, on the outside, he looks like he has that wound up muscle. You feel me? That condensed fucking, you don't notice it until his shirt is off type of ripped. He has a fighter's physique. Alright? Which is, oh Lord. Now, the most interesting thing about this entire scenario, Hagakure, like, is just waiting for Izuku, because the plan was to have Izuku distract Ida while she sneaks past them fighting and basically touches the bomb. So, when Izuku gets up to the correct floor. He sees her and looks up immediately. Like, zero fucking, like, zero thing. It's just like, fuck me. I need to not right now. I need to make sure my head is in the game because I don't want to get my ass beat by some dipshit with engines for legs in front of the girl I kind of like. Need to impress lady. So, Izuku's like, this door? It's like, yeah, okay. And he just kicks it down. Unknown to him, Ida is like 15, 20 feet away. That shit hit Ida in his knee. Like, and you're probably like, what do you mean it hit Ida in his knee? Well, Izuka, fuck me. Fucking, that's the weirdest name I've ever heard. It's almost weirder than fucking Requise. You know? Fuck. But, regardless. When Izuku kicked it, it sent it skittering, like sliding across the floor. And since Izuku kicked it at chest level with him, it was kind of flying somewhat straight, and it kind of hit Ida directly in his fucking kneecap. And you're like, oh, what do you mean by directly? Oh, I mean full fucking kneecap to corner of the fucking door, smashing into each other. Which causes Ida to be in fucking pain because his fucking funny bone just got hit. As Izuku runs in to charge him and immediately almost starts trying to push Ida into a wall. Because, man, he's not in the mood to look at her right now. He's trying not to look like a complete perv. Well, at least in front of most of the class. She probably knows she's uncertain. Right? Because, like, when she did catch it, like, look, like, actually, she looked proud. And he doesn't know why. Like, and it wasn't like, why the fuck are you proud? Some random person is seeing you naked. No, it was like, he thinks she likes him. He just doesn't know to what extent yet. This woman would kill, like, half of the people in the school to get in that man's pants. Like, no shit. Hagakure kind of a psycho in this. I'm gonna be, like, keep it 100 with you folks. She is crazy. In this what if. So, after this, well, this weird attempt at just forcing Ida to a wall, it would fail first. But as Izuku is still faced away, my hero team wins, and he's like, oh, thank fucking God. Like, it's just like, okay. And he just literally stares at the wall, follows it outside, like, doesn't move anywhere. Where he's basically hugging the right wall and following to the stairs. And nothing else. Like, damn. Izuku don't give a fuck. He knows enough. And people see what he's doing. Going the entire way. Todoroki is fucking chuckling like a maniacal madman in the corner. And everyone's like, what's happening? And it's like, you guys can't tell what's happening. And it's like, he could see her fully. And it's like, half of the girls don't know if they should be impressed the fact that he's been able to control himself this far. Or, like, kind of like... Okay, she clearly knew about it, and she clearly forgot about it. They didn't talk. Is she stupid? It's like, whose noggin should be getting a flogging? Like, what's happening here? Here, and Izuku, like, Izuku doesn't really have a hero outfit either. Right, it's just his casual clothes, to be honest. Which is literally just some sweatpants and a fucking thermal t-shirt. And it's like, well, not just a regular thermal. He looks like he just got off his couch. Gosh, because it's like, why fight people when you're uncomfortable? When you like getting chafes and shit. Like, nah. Give me my goddamn sweatpants and my thermal shirt and my bunny slippers. Like, that's basically what he's walking out to fight people in. And this entire time, we all know Mineta is fucking, like, losing his shit. And is trying to ask Izuku questions. And, like, once everyone goes into the locker room to change back, Izuku fucking looks towards basically Kaminari and Mineta, the people who were talking. Grabs Mineta by the fucking face like a basketball, lifts him up and looks at him in his right eye and just says, "That lady is mine. And if either of you, and I mean this honestly, if either of you try me, I will break you." And there's an impending dread that, comes with being, like, spawn of an elder god. That's just kind of a base requirement. You feel me? Mineta pissed his pants. Kaminari almost did, but he has more self-control. Kaminari almost fucking shat himself. Because homie has runs. And everyone else did see this, like, happen, other than, like, the teachers and the female body of the class. You feel me? But Jiro fucking heard it. Which made her eyes go, huh. Interesting. Just like, I understand now. Oh, neither of them. I understand. And what do you mean? What do you mean by, like, neither of them? Well, low-key, there was kind of a conversation, like, when they were coming back to, like, so who's at fault? Oh, for that. It's like, technically none of them, but, like, some ladies are just like that regardless. You feel me? Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's not that hard to get through there. Yeah. So, to be all honest with you, it's kind of just slice of life stuff at the moment with Izuku. But, like, in comparison to everything else, could be a lot worse. Shuma could have said, fuck it, I'm gonna go visit my son. Just fucking go down. Come start fucking up half the planet. And it because he wanted to give his child a Christmas present. basically a fucking spawn of Yogg-Sothoth. Like, fuck that shit. But, yeah, no. I hope all of you have enjoyed this episode. Granted, it was kind of rough at the beginning, but all are. That, and it's like 1 a.m. now. And I need to go to sleep. Because my lazy ass forgot to record today. So I'm gonna have to make 3 episodes tomorrow, or within the 5-day span that I gave myself to make more videos. But other than that, that's about it. I hope all of you have a wonderful day. And yeah, peace.